the strength of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? God is the strength of my life. Thank God that He is. Thank God that He is. Happy, blessed Mother's Day to all of you, including my own mother.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Patriarch of the family on my mother's side. The boss lady. The one that tells y'all anything. Bless her heart. She leaving in the morning on the train. She done got smart. She got the business class section where they bring you the paper. I think that's where you ought to go. Got a little more room. Cameron was here this morning. He gone? Where is it? Oh, you over in the corner. Cameron's here. He's been here since Sunday school. You leave with us today? Tomorrow? Yeah, boys. Cameron's the only one who was missing. Well, there was a few people missing, but Cameron was missing from the group of those that sang. Yeah. But they're going to have rehearsal for those of you that were a little late getting here this morning. In case no one told you, we start at 9:15. Sunday school. Amen. And then 10:55 for the morning Word of God. And you got rehearsal, check with the Godfather. He'll give you the particulars and give you from there. All right? Let's see what the Lord going to say today. He going to talk to us today. Ask God to give you an ear to hear. We'll be back to Peter in a minute, but this sermon, this subject and scripture has been on me, so you better do what the Lord say do so you can live. Acts chapter 28. Acts chapter 28. And while you all are finding Acts chapter 28, please pray for Mother White. I hear that she's still in High Point. All right, she's supposed to go for surgery this week. She don't know yet, but sometime in the future. Near future. I said, now this is what I need y'all to do. Mother White is probably now the oldest member. Was she 90? 98, 96, 98. She up there. She up there. 98. Who else? Oh, Miss Eve Davis is 102. She's 102. And other than her hearing, she's doing fine. If you get close to her, she can decipher what you're saying. So I need you this week, you listen to carefully now, I need y'all to go see Mother White. I need y'all to get in the car, go down there, take her something she ain't supposed to have. What she ain't supposed to eat, Stephanie?
She eat just like anything.
Well, take it all then. Just take it all.
She already wants peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler, but you have to fix that up.
I have to fix it again, but I'm going to.
I have to. I'm thinking when you get 90, 95, and 100, you can eat whatever you want. It ain't gonna bother you. Come about this or bother. Are you kidding? What is there to bother? You know, so if they want peach cobbler and sweet potato pie, then let's fix it up and get it down there. Let her eat 6 slices at a time if she wants to. All right, but y'all get down there this week. Now don't make me say that again. We're a family. When the family go down, somebody needs to show up from the family. Well, Pastor, we're looking for you. Yeah, well, that's true too. But in the meantime, they say, yes, sir. Like that means something. Anyway, that means nothing. I'll get there, but I need us as a family to show up. Stay about 3-4 minutes. Don't stay long. And you know, Mother like to eat everything. So just take her sandwich down there with some long, greens with her. Call me the day you do that, and I'll meet you down there.
That's some real coffee.
And real coffee. She want real coffee.
That's what they said in her is number 4.
She want real coffee. She wants some Tim Horton coffee, that kind of real coffee. Whatever that, for you that drink coffee, whatever that means. Somebody take mother, you can take it today. She down there and just slide in there, give it, mama, they said you want some real coffee. I dropped it by and keep going. All right, do that for me now, do that. Don't call it, go buy it. Right there at High, and what's that street? Michigan. Yeah, right there at High and Michigan. Sits on there.
186A.
186A. All right. I'll go in there and say, Mo White, she'll answer. Yeah, okay. All right, let's do that. And the rest of our second shut and pray for them. Good to see all of you that are visiting with us. Good to see all of you that are here this morning. Mom Morgan, you here this morning? In that corner, all right. You know that corner gets you in trouble. If your friends are with you, y'all be in trouble over that corner. Let me just say this because it's good to remember. Mom Morgan would be in that corner. Grandma Liz would be in that corner. Edith Davis would be in that corner. Who else would be in that corner? Diggs came late. But them Mother, yeah, they be in that corner. I be trying to preach my little sermon. Wilmer Day, right. I try to preach my little sermon. They be having a whole meeting. They be passing candy. And if there was any new babies in the church, they had to go sit over there. If there was any new babies that came to this church, one of them, bring the baby here. You don't know what you're doing. Talk to the mom. And they keep the baby making more noise. I said, can y'all be quiet? Oh, go on and preach. We hearing you. I brought that up because my pastor used to say this, and it's the truth. Don't lose your memory. Cherish it. Remember the things that grandma and auntie and uncle and your mom did for you. Don't ever forget that. Because that's what carries you over. Grandma would be singing a song. I didn't know the words. But I find myself sometimes trying to hum that song. Can't think of the words to save my life. But she would hum it and do what she had to do. Don't forget that. Acts chapter 20, I'm going to preach a little bit and we're going home. Go over there. We're going home. That's it, we're going to do this. Y'all take your mamas out. I'm taking mine. We're going to McDonald's. No. And I got a coupon. And I'm going to pick up my Aunt Florence and we're going to ride in the car. Cleaned up. We're going to McDonald's. Robbie, you want to go with us? Robbie, you want to go with us? Good answer. And you together? No. Rob said, I'll keep the car running so you have somewhere to stay tonight. All right. It's just good to laugh sometimes. Acts 28. Let me read it in your hearing. Lord have mercy. Go to 27. Back up for me for a minute. Yeah, 27. You'll be going home in a few minutes. Go down to verse 15. Then I want to go to 28. In Acts 27, verse 15.
Okay.
There's a great wind here. There's a great wind. Tempestuous wind. Verse 15, and when the ship was caught and could not bear up into the wind, we let her drive. And running on a certain island, which is called Claudia, we had much work to come by the boat. Which when they had taken up, they used helps, undergirding the ship, and fearing lest they should fall into the quicksand, strike sail, and so were driven. Go over to verse 1 of chapter 28. And when they were escaped, that's all I want to say. I want to talk about and when they escaped.
Lord have mercy.
This passage could be headed as shipwreck, serpents, superstition, and salvation. Because when you read chapter 27, they're caught in a tempestuous wind. That's a strong wind, stronger than normal. It's able to move the largest ships like you toss around a paper airplane. They're caught in this storm because they're on their way to Rome. In the ship is Paul. There are others in the ship, but Paul is in this ship. Now, when you read earlier, he is promised by God to get to Rome. A question comes up in my mind. If you promised me to get to Rome, why do you stick a storm in my passageway? If you tell me to go to the store, I'm expecting you to give me the money, and I should have safe passage to the store. That's just normal, right? You sending me to Rome. You telling me I'm going there.
Yes, sir.
You're going there. You're going there. And in the middle of my going, a storm comes up. My question to you this morning, how many of you have, if you would be honest with yourself, have started a day's journey and in the middle of the day, when at least expected, a storm pops up? Phone call.
Yeah.
Somebody knocks on the door with something disturbing.
Lord have mercy.
And you say, wait a minute, I prayed my prayer this morning, I read the little scripture, I thank God for another day, and I put on my clothes and I thanked him when I ate my breakfast, and I got in the car and I thanked him for some transportation, and all of a sudden, I'm in a terrible car wreck.
Lord have mercy. Yeah. Lord have mercy.
I'm not upset about the car. I'm just asking God, why did I have to have a car wreck? I was driving 30, I was watching around, and I was paying attention to what I was doing, and all of a sudden, bam, here I'm in a wreck. My car's totaled, my back is hurting, my leg is jammed, whatever it is. And you start thinking, if you're not careful, because Satan is sitting right there saying, see, I told you. Satan is sitting right on your shoulder saying, see, I told you you should have stayed home. Today wasn't going to be a good day. You should have stayed in. He's always right there giving the negativity of a problem or a situation that if you're not careful, you'll fall in. You're not careful, you'll succumb to what Satan is saying, and you'll start saying, yeah, I should have stayed home, and yeah, I ain't no good, and yeah, I'm not this, and I'm not that. And let me tell you something, I don't care what happens in this life, if God has laid his hands on you, you are somebody. But let me say this, it doesn't mean you're going to be without life's problems. The difference in unsaved and saved is when I have a problem unsaved, I ain't got nowhere to go. I got to depend on me. But when I'm saved and I got a problem, I got a God who is able to take care of me and the problem. Come on, somebody out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Master.
Here you are shipwrecked. Here you are on the ship with 200 plus people, and you're in a storm. You don't know what to do.
Lord have mercy.
They're saying we ought to jump off. Paul said, no, stay with the ship.
Stay with it.
Say, except you stay with the ship, you're going to perish. Now that doesn't make any sense either, because the ship's tore up. How you telling me to stay with something that's already broken?
Yes.
Oh, y'all missed it, right?
Yes.
Preach to the flower. Preach to the flower. You're telling me, Greg, Benny, Calvin, you're telling me that I ought to keep on praying, and the doctor just told me I got cancer. That's what you're telling me. Yeah, I got the prostates are messed up. But you're telling me that they that wait on the Lord shall renew their something ain't right with this. You're telling me, who just went to the doctor and he said, if I wasn't saved, I'd say, get away from me. Take that trash somewhere else. But because I know what he will do and what he has done in your life and in my life, I know that my Redeemer liveth.
Yes, sir.
I'm not telling you what I read. I'm telling you what I know. I'm not telling you what Mama and Grandma said. I thank God for them telling me because they introduced me to the man. But I need to know for myself that when I'm weak, he is my strength. He didn't say you wasn't going to have prostate cancer. He didn't say you wasn't going to have a headache, prostate cancer. He didn't say you weren't going to have high blood pressure. But he does say that I'm able to keep you from falling.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Able.
He's able. Everyone in the storm. Now please watch this. The Christian was in the storm.
All right.
I don't want you to feel that because you're a Christian, you don't got this title on your back, got all these Bibles in your hand, you know, got all this oil, you know, walking all pious and wearing the black dress, a suit on, you know, you want everybody to come on, you know, yes, my brother, you're going to be fine. You know, you're doing all of that. Listen, the best of us, whatever that is, have some days when we try to figure out, Lord, what are you doing to me? What's going on? This is happening with this child. This is happening with the job. This is what happened over here. My husband, my wife. And you're saying, yeah, but you're a Christian. You ought to act better. Let me tell you something. Christians cry. You missed that, didn't you? You missed that, didn't you? Christians have days when they want to say the other words. Well, ain't nobody in here with me, right? Some days I don't want to say holy and blessed and God be with you and do all that. I don't want to say that. Some days I want to cuss. Oh, ain't nobody in here. Ain't nobody in here with me? And if I'm giving to myself, I will. You didn't hear that, did you? If God doesn't keep his hand on us, you would cuss on some days. Ain't nobody in here? I ain't gonna take the poll. Or at least every 20 minutes anyway. I'll go half an hour. Because the nature of us is to do evil.
Yes, sir.
And I'm tired of folks telling, well, you the pastor. That don't mean nothing, baby. I got bills to pay just like everybody else. I got situations in the church, like you have situations in the church. I got problems with my own children. I'm not exempt because I'm pastor faith. In fact, if the truth be told, the closer you get to God, the more stuff comes your way.
Yes, sir.
You trying to do right, and the folks next door acting the fool. You trying to keep your yard clean, you know, trying to mow your lawn. It ain't that you being snotty or anything. You just trying to keep the paper up. And here old brother over here next door, he don't care about nothing. Kids done tore up the grass, but they strumping across it. They ain't got no grass, they got wood. You come home every day, you got to stop, put your stuff down, pick up all the trash in your yard that you didn't put there. But because they ain't doing it next door and don't put it in the trash can, that's right there. Most of our trash cans are right there. So what happens? They just drop the paper. It somehow says, go over here. Go over to Miss Polo's house. She ain't done nothing. Just go over there. She got her yard, you know, kind of nice. Boys and girls and kept it up to children. And here it is. They come on, Lord, what happened? Did you have a party, Mama? You didn't tell us you had a party. Every time I go to my mother, she got a fence. It's all trash inside the fence. We out there all day picking up the trash. That ain't even hers. Her yard fenced in. You didn't get it, did you? Her yard fenced in, but all the trash is on the other side in her yard. And you don't think I want to go next door and say, yo, I got some words that ain't of Jesus. Come here. I got something to tell you. If you don't keep your what happens is, Paul, the Christian on the boat, now it doesn't say that they were all unsaved. But the point is, Paul, being a saved man, is going through a shipwreck just like an unsaved man goes through a shipwreck. Because the shipwreck doesn't count on who you are. Life doesn't care about you the pastor, or you the priest, or you the prophet, or whatever you call yourself. Life has a way of getting to your address, regardless of who you are. Now, Paul, what shall we do? Paul said, I got a word from God. God said to tell y'all, stay on the ship. Paul, what we gonna do? The ship is all in pieces. He said, get your piece. He said, it doesn't say, stay. It says, just get a piece of the ship. Because a piece of the ship is better than no piece at all. You may not have all you want, but you ought to thank God for what you got. You may not live up on the hill, but you ought to thank God for where you do live. And you ought to make that special to you. See, I don't have to live up on the hill to have a hill house, because the house is made by the people that are in the house. The house becomes you. So if you have a relationship with God, you're going to do better than just the people who got the money. There's a whole lot of folks got money but are miserable. I got a whole lot of friends. I'm not talking about my kind of, I'm talking about money. Money where you can get on a boat and get the high room at the top of the boat. Penthouse, and they say it's $5,000 per member. You got a family of 5, talk somebody. 5 times 5 in my book is $25,000 for 5 days on some water. You eating the same thing I'm eating. Your drink may be a little bit more sweeter, but it's the same kind of drink. But you got money where you don't care. Mercedes-Benz sitting on the floor after where I got the car, sitting out on the floor, still $47,000. So I said, $47,000? He said, no, there's a 1 in front of that. I said, doggone it is. $147,000 for something Mercedes-Benz. And the football player comes out, yo, how you doing? Good, man, how you doing? He says, I want that one there. Takes out his pen, put his glasses on. He said, 147. That's what I did. All right. Can't even write that. He said, I'm just going to fill it in. That's the kind of money. Okay? But listen here. His car ain't going to drive no better than my car. My car's a 12. Because if you keep up, it's all shucks. If you keep up, you're stuck. Now, I'm not bragging. I'm trying to get you to understand. When you got in the storms of life, if you got a relationship with God and you keep up the relationship, it don't make no difference where you are. God's going to take care of this. I'm not talking about a car. Anybody get a car, baby, can you pay for it? It's the problem. Anybody can go out and get a car. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, Paul, you on this ship. The ship all covered up. You telling them to hold on to the pieces. Paul said, if you hold on to the pieces, you'll make it to the land. Get you a piece of Jesus this morning. Don't be turned on. I can't get it like you get it. Don't try to get it. Get you a piece. Get you a good bite of Jesus. Get you a good taste. Get you a good swallow. Because when you digest him, there's something about the name of Jesus. See, I don't understand. I can't help you understand, baby. All I know is he's sweet, I know. It didn't make no sense when the old folks said, one of the mothers of the church on first Sunday night was saying, it's real, Jesus is real to me. It made no sense to us. It now makes sense. So many people doubt it. I can't live without him. That is why I love him so. He's so real to me. And she jumped out to that, like Mother Effort, jump out that pew and go to walking. Because there was a time that she couldn't walk. There was a time the doctors had given her up in her young age but now she was walking, and she said, he's just real. But I can't help you get that experience. But if you've been where I've been, if you've got a story of your own, then you understand how real he is. When they tell you that you can't make it till next week, and you make it weeks after weeks after weeks, then that means that he's real. Because you can't make it by yourself. You got to have somebody who is able to keep you from falling and present you faultless before his presence with exceeding joy. And it's got to be to the only wise God, our Savior, because it can't be to me, it can't be to you, because he's not going to keep me because of me. He keeps me because of him. Oh, 3 little points and I'm done out of here. Here is first one. They survived the battering of the storm.
Yes, they did.
They survived the battering of the storm. Chapter 27 says they were in the storm.
Yes, sir.
They made it by holding on to the pieces.
Yes, they did.
The boat was tossed with the tempest. And on the next day, the 3rd day, we cast out our own hands, tackling of the ship. That storm was rough.
Yeah.
Verse 20 says, and when neither sun nor stars in many days appeared, and no small tempest lay on us. That means for 20 days they were caught in a storm.
Wow.
All days, all hope that we should be saved was gone. 20 days in a storm. But they survived the 20 days. I know this morning that some of you are facing the battering of a storm.
All right.
And it doesn't look like it's going to get no better. I'm here to tell you, God may have you in that storm to help you learn. I hope you heard me. Sometimes the storms for the saints of God come that you might learn.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You can't really talk about how good God is unless you can magnify it with what you've been through.
All right.
It's tough, I tell you, it's tough to be able to talk about what it is to be hungry. And all you do is go to the refrigerator and get you something out.
Right. They never did that.
If you ain't never been there, you can't talk about what it is. They say this is the last meal, we don't know how we're going to make it.
Lord have mercy.
And God, the Bible says God showed up and showed out.
Yeah.
You remember the lady who had just a little bit of oil left?
Right.
Had a little flour left?
Right.
Yes, sir.
She said, I'm going to make this for my son and we're going to lay down and die.
Yeah.
Preacher said, make it for me first. She said, all right. She made it. The Bible said every time she went to the barrel, there was some oil in the barrel. Every time she went to get some flour out, there was some flour in the barrel. And every day she was able to take the oil and the flour and make some teacups, some tea cakes. And she'd have that, meaning that she had to go through it in order to get to the point to understand that God will supply all of your needs according to your riches. You may have to go broke.
Yes,
You may have to get in financial trouble. You may have to stay 4 or 5 years in the bankruptcy. But let me tell you something. Don't be upset. Bankruptcy is all right. That's how you know, because been through it. Been that way. Thought I was going to die. Thought I was going to be embarrassed. But look at me now. I got some money in my pocket. I had to learn. I couldn't appreciate what he did until I learned what he can do. Oh, you missed that, didn't you? You can't appreciate rejoicing until you had to cry a few times. And I couldn't blame nobody, Kenny. It was my fault. I kept subtracting and not adding. Oh, watch out, watch out. Subtraction is good when you got something to subtract. But when you start subtracting from the stuff that's going to let you live in the house and wash the dishes and buy groceries, and you start taking that money, you start messing up. But you got to learn. And the only way you can learn is sometimes you got to go into hell. Sometimes I'm a witness. I'm a witness here. He'll bring some oil.
Yes. Yeah.
Bring some flour. You may not have prime rib, but you won't go hungry. You may not be able to suit up, but your clothes will be clean.
Yes.
You may not be able to drive in the Rolls Royce, but you got a car with 4 wheels on it. You may not be able to get up the hill as quick, but you're going the same place he's going. He may get there first, but you got something that gets you when you get there. Because when you get there, you're supposed to be there. Somebody preach to me. You ain't supposed to be there until you get there. Stop rushing life. You getting where you're going when it's time. Paul, where are you? I'm on the boat. What's wrong? The boat is towed up. What are we going to do? I tell you what to do. Just stay on with the pieces. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. But time is filled with swift transition. No on earth or moon can stand. Build yours on things eternal. Hold on to God's unchanging. Well, that's number one. He survived the bearing of the storm. Number two, he survived the brokenness of the ship. The ship was all messed up, but he survived. How many of you got a story this morning that you've been through some stuff, but you survived? You got some stories to tell that will shake the nation, but you know that you didn't survive because of you. You survived because he brought you through. Is there anybody in here that will attest that the reason I'm here today is because God brought me not part of the way, but all the way. He brought me when I didn't know that I needed to be brought. He brought me when I was messed up, broken, ashamed of myself, couldn't get myself together. He brought me. How did he bring you? He came down through 42 generations. This is how he did it. He stopped on Clare Street of Albany, New York. He stopped in the Morning Star Missionary Baptist Church under the leadership of the Reverend Dr. Moses Simeon Hunter. And one Sunday evening while we was having communion, I was laughing at the saints getting happy. I was laughing at Sister Dargan going around like this. I was laughing at Sister Cole, but sooner or later something got a hold of me. I couldn't laugh at them. I had to start laughing with them. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. He survived the brokenness. I don't care if you're divorced this morning. You can survive the divorce. I don't care if you have no job. You can survive having no job. Because when you put your trust in Jesus, he will work it out. How many of you will tell the truth that you've been through some storms? You didn't think you was going to make it. And on the other side, he brought you out. Is there anybody in here that's been delivered and you shouldn't have been delivered? He's a great God. I tell this story at least once a year. So let me tell it. Pastor would say, Pop would say, he preached it right here. He said he was in the middle of going somewhere. And the storm rose. And he was in the car with the driver. The driver started slowing down because the rain was like sheets. Couldn't see in front of him, couldn't see behind him, couldn't see the flashing lights of any car. Pop said, I told him, slow down, son, and just keep on driving. They kept driving, but it got worse. Then it started getting dark, and ain't nothing worse than when it's raining hard and it starts getting dark. You really can't see. You can't really focus. So he said, son, find the white line on the side of the road, either the left or the right, and follow that, because that's a solid line. Don't worry about the one in the middle. That one might break up too much, but keep your eye on the one on the left or the right, and it's a solid line. And they kept on driving. Sooner or later, way off in the distance, he took his eye off the solid line because he saw when you get in the middle of your storm, don't fall over. Just keep going forward. There's a bright side somewhere. Don't you rest until you find it. There's a bright side somewhere. Keep your eyes on the light. He is the beautiful light. He is the shining light. And he loves the darkness. He can handle your darkness. He can handle your midnight. He will. One more thing.
One more.
Survive the battery. You survive the brokenness.
Yeah.
But you survive the bite of the snake after you got bitten.
Yeah.
28th chapter. You're surviving the snake bite, but you had to get bitten.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you can't survive unless you get bitten. You don't know what it's like to have a snake bite until you've had a snake bite. The venom comes out.
Yes, sir.
It fastened on to Paul. Paul, a faithful servant,
Yes, sir.
told the people to stay with the ship, got them to dry land. The people in the country there fed them with good food.
Yeah.
Paul goes and gets a handful of wood. You ain't from the South. You have no clue what I'm talking about. Their mama and their daddy would chop up some wood.
Yeah.
He chopped it up for the wintertime. Put it on the side of the house. Say, Junior, go out there. Get your handful. Bring it to the house. We're going to stay warm tonight. Well, you don't understand. Sometimes the wood would be sitting out there so long that all kind of little creatures and animals and snakes and would get in the wood. And you'd be scared. He said, go on out there, boy. Ain't nothing to be scared of. You ain't nothing but a big old chicken. Go on out there. You go out there, pick it up. Sure enough, here come one of them worms. Them bugs. Them little beetle bugs. And then you drop all the wood. He said, boy, if you don't pick that wood up, we got to have that for the night. And you go on and you be looking. Ain't nobody gonna help you, right? You be looking.
Yes, sir.
You pick up one.
Yeah.
Boy, get your hand full. You pick up another. Pick all three of them, take them in the house.
Yeah.
He put them on this plate. And all night, he put one on. You could hear it crackling.
Yes, sir.
If there was any bugs left, you could hear them frying. We'd be hot all night long.
Yeah.
That one little piece of wood with another piece. And we'd stay warm all night long.
Yeah.
He'd open up the doors in the other rooms, and you'd get heat everywhere. Over in the night, he'd get up and stuck it. He'd hit that wood. That was to help him to see what was going on in there. If he needed to put another piece.
Yeah.
But sometimes if he would move it, turn it over, be some more heat in there.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting where I'm going. In order to appreciate that, you had to have been there. In order to appreciate what Paul's been through, you had to have been there. Paul said, I got bit, put my hand down in the fire, went and got me some logs and put it on the fire. And the Bible says that the serpent grabbed hold to his arm, but it didn't bite. So you missed it. Serpents' jobs are to bite.
Yes.
Serpents, when they get heated up, their job is to bite you. Their job is to put the venom on you and in you, so they gotta bite you. The thing is, he didn't get bit like they thought he was gonna get bit. Because the Bible said that the people standing around him kept saying, we're waiting on you, Paul. You got bit, you should swell up. You ought to keel over. You ought to die. Something ought to be wrong with you. Paul said, ain't nothing wrong with me. He did bite me. But there's something about when God got his protection around you. They might fight you, but God got his protection around you. Can't no evil come against you, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. He will take care of you. He will survived the bite snake after he was bitten.
Yeah.
You mean I got to go through it? Yep.
Yes, sir.
You mean I got to have some bad days? Yep. You mean I'm going to feel like quitting? Yep.
Yeah.
Feel like going home crying? Yep. You might not even make it home. You may get in the car and just go to crying. Anybody ever done that? Anybody ever done that? Just got in the car and said, Lord, I'm tired of this. I'm tired. Tired of this.
Yes, sir.
Tired. God gives you great peace in the middle of your storm.
Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody witness that? I want you to understand that He'll give you peace right in the middle
Yes, He will.
of that storm.
Oh, yes, He will.
I don't want you to go out here saying, well, Pastor never said He'll take the storm. I don't want you to feel that way. God may not take the storm.
Yeah. Right.
Because you can't get to learning.
Yeah. That's right.
And now that you got to learning, I understand, Mom. I understand, Mother. I understand, Joyce Lee Jackson. I understand now. You can't be a parent over children unless you remember when you was a child.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I'll say it again.
Yes, sir.
You can't be a parent unless you remember how you were as a child. I ain't saying that only a little tapping of the legs. I ain't saying that. But think about it. You did too. Mama had to tap you up every now and then. Sometimes you just did it for general principle. Come here. You ain't done nothing. Well, this was in case you decide to do something. But you ought to thank your mama, even if she's gone to glory. You ought to thank her that she tapped you up every now and then. You ought to thank her that she told you to shut up.
Yeah.
I don't tell me to shut up. You better be glad. You better be glad that she taught you yes and no and thank you.
Yeah.
You ought to be glad she taught you to go to a restaurant and know how to sit down and eat with the right fork.
Right.
And you better thank them that they brought you to church. What you mean you ain't going to church? What's wrong with you? You sick, you better be dying. Well, mine feels better. Not today, you don't. Today? No. Remember you were sick, couldn't go to church? Oh, no. You don't. Oh, no. You sick. You sick, remember? Still sick. Take them shoes, take your playing shoes off.
That's right.
Oh, no. Play it. Yeah, Mom, you know, church is over and I feel better. You won't feel better till tomorrow when you go to school. Go over there later, because Mom gonna bring you some soup. Well, Mom, I'm all right to eat dinner. No, because Mama got some fresh green beans and I want that upset your stomach and got me some fresh corn. Made fry some chicken. That'd be too much for your stomach. I'll bring you some soup. And they would bring you not the soup they made, that nasty chicken noodle out of the anytime you gotta add water to that, you know that ain't no good. Y'all don't know about no chicken noodle out the can. Better than bacon. And you'd have that, she'd water it down, couldn't have no taste to it. Remember you said. Oh, you know, and that, Alicia, is when we didn't have air conditioning in the house. Oh, Jesus. So they opened the window so your friends would get close. They get close, brother. They get close to the window. Hey, man, can you come out? We have a good time, we're gonna play ball. So Terry gonna ride his bike, we ride on him. And I can't come out. Man, you can't come out, what'd you do? Oh man, that means you ain't gonna be out this Saturday and next Saturday, Lord. Because you know how mean your mama is. She gonna punish you for two weekends. Man, summer coming up, you need to get that stuff together. I bet you didn't get sick no more. If you had pneumonia, you was, no, I'm going to church. Falling out, no, I'm all right. I'm going to church. Where is that now? Where is your commitment to God?
All right, Pastor.
How many storms you got to be in to realize that God is in charge.
Lord have mercy.
How much hell are you going to take before you surrender and quit running? Quit trying to do your thing. Because the storm is coming, baby. Only reason it's not coming is what you just left out of it. Or it's on this way.
Yeah, yeah.
When is the last time you said, Lord, I surrender to you? I'm not telling you got to be perfect to do it. You just got to know from whence your help comes from. If your help comes from the bottle, then follow the bottle. If it comes from the drugs, then follow it. But if you find out one day it doesn't come from neither one of those, and it comes from God, then you need to have a commitment with Him. You need to surrender to Him. But my friends, don't worry about your friends. If they go to hell, you're going to.
Lord, Lord, Lord.
And your friends can't save you, baby. Most of your friends gonna do it if they're your friend, is tell you, we gotta get this right, we gotta get better than this, if they're your friend. I say all of that because I need you to be a part, not of the church, I need you to be a part of the body of Christ. If you're a part of the body of Christ, you're gonna be a part of the church.
That's right.
If you're here this morning, I'm gonna stand on our feet.